On January 15th, 2012, we left the comfort of living in our birth country and landed in Thailand as a family of four, full of anticipation for the unknown opportunities only God was able to fulfill. Through this time, we were able to be a godly example into many people's lives who have never met a Christian. God gave us the opportunities to be the light in places where the light has never shined before. We were able to assist families with rebuilding their homes to ensure they had a roof over their head, a safe floor to walk on, a bathroom to use, or a sidewalk to walk down. We were also given the opportunity to work with youth from Thailand and other Asian countries, whom many of them have never celebrated Christmas, let alone knew a Christian. Fast forwarding 11 years later, it is now just the two of us, but we're still full of anticipation for the unknown opportunities. We have no idea what the future holds, but what we do know, whatever the future looks like, God has great plans, and we stand with arms open wide saying, "Use us. We are willing." We thank God for what He has done through us these past 11 years in Thailand, and are already thanking Him for our future. The new year started with me taking an unplanned trip back to the States to be with family and celebrate the life of my stepdad, Tom, who passed away on December 30th after a long battle with cancer. It was for sure a bittersweet family reunion. I am thankful for the one-on-one time I got to spend with my mom. It was time spent helping her organize the house, take care of her own medical procedures, adjust to a new life, and simply just being together. There was also other little special moments during this trip, but one of my favorites is when Santa stopped by to surprise me. It has been about 12 years since I have spent a Christmas stateside. However, since I can remember, Uncle Bill has dressed up like Santa Claus and stopped by the house on Christmas Eve. Well, even though I was not home on Christmas Eve, he put the suit on for an extra special surprise. This year, our summer visit to the States is going to look a lot different than years in the past. We will be spending some extra time in the States. This year will be the first year we will not have to rush back to get the boys and Heather back to school for the beginning of the school year. Our plan is to be in the States from June 5th through October 4th. We don't know what exactly that looks like, but we are excited to be able to have some unplanned time and hopefully time to just rest in the presence of God and be refreshed when we return to Thailand. Once we return, we will both be living at the farm full time. Heather will have no commitments with the school and we will be living fully on our mission support. Our current mission support is on average $900 to $1,100 a month. This will cover our daily living expenses. It will not cover medical insurance, visas, work permit, travels to the States, and any emergency expenses. In order to cover those expenses, we will need an average of $2,000 a month, or partners who will sponsor those individual yearly expenses. We ask that you pray for God to bring us new financial partners. Farm life has been very busy. Steve has been putting all the equipment to good use in order to fill up the roads in the field. He has been using the excavator to dig the dirt, the dump truck to haul the dirt, and the tractor to put the dirt in the roads. Not too bad for a one-man show. I have been helping in every direction I can, either through moving sprinkler lines, cutting banana leaves, spreading the lime powder around the trees, measuring tree growth for sample areas, and for my personal enjoyment, building a garden and of course playing with my cats. Chico also loves the fact that we have a garden. He steals our cucumbers.
Is it delicious? Hmm? Is it yummy?
Things are moving along with the two new buildings. The builders have already begun painting. Each building is a unit, and one unit is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. In order to completely finish the fourth unit, we still need to raise approximately $3,226. We also need to start raising money for the next build. That will be the kitchen. The Ruth Center has applied for a grant to support the kitchen, and we should know if the grant is approved by the end of February. The goal is to have enough rooms and the kitchen completed by January 2024 so that we can move the elderly over to the farm. We currently have 9 elderly living in temporary housing in Ban Rai, which is free lease, and that expires in February 2024. If you notice, that number has decreased by 1. Grandpa Kamal had a friend in Bangkok who needed a cook, so he decided he would go back to work. We praise God for the time that we were able to have Grandpa Kamal in our care, that he was able to be with us and was able to restore his strength to return to work. We ask that you keep Grandpa Kamal in your prayers so that he will be able to remain strong and healthy. Ruth Center's ministry in Bangkok is finally back and running full time since COVID hit. This past weekend, the Bangkok staff has been visiting the communities we serve, and the residents of those communities are so excited to have us back. One community even has a community pet. A lot has changed since we first stepped on this land February 8th, 2020. It has truly been a blessing being a part of this project with God. Through supporters, the Ruth Center has been able to take the vision God gave Pinoy and build a place debt-free for the elderly to live. A place that they will go to bed every night knowing they are safe and will be taken care of in the morning. God is so good. We would like to invite you to come and see firsthand what God is doing. If you are interested in coming over, send us a message and we would love to start planning with you. If you are not able to physically come but want to financially help here, the details will be following this video. If you cannot do either, there are other ways you can partner with us and the Ruth Center. Be a prayer partner and be a vocal advocate. Tell your friends, your family, pastors, doctors, strangers, really anyone who will listen about our ministry. You never know what God has planned until you take action. Sometimes all it takes is to use your voice. God spoke and the world was created. God spoke, the Ruth Center took action, and look where we are now, building a community. Thank you for your continuous love and support. We really appreciate and are grateful for you.